What's up, my beasties? Today we are checking out Protector mode in Resogun's Defender DLC. Oh god, this is my mode right here. Now, as you can see, there's a couple of upgrades. You can choose one of your own ships for any of the DLC modes, but I find myself to have the best luck with this Nemesis ship. When I don't play as the Nemesis, I go with the Batwing because he's a little bit more of a balanced feature to him. So maybe for today's sake, we're going to check out the Batwing, I think. But yeah, I usually go with the regular Nemesis mode. This video, I have a lot to say about Protector mode, okay? But I guess you already see how long this video is by the time it's done recording. But right now, the past version of myself does not know how long this Let's Play will go for. I'm going to go as long as I can. I tend to last quite a while in this mode, usually. I don't want to make myself look like an idiot when I die in 5 seconds, but I'm pretty good at Protector mode, so I'm just gonna talk and go as far as I can without getting agita in my chest. So yeah, let's dive in here with that said. So the main objective to Protector mode, by the way, if I haven't said it, this is my favorite piece of content in Resogun so far. It's just awesome. So if you look in the background right here, the main objective of Resogun, there's these little houses. You're building up a city. Slowly but surely, and it's a little bit hard to understand that at first, but yeah, that is essentially what we're doing. There's little like outlines of the humans, if you can see that in the background of the city there, and the more people we dump into this portal right here, the bigger our city's gonna get. Now we're gonna have to stop these giant flying saucer things known as like city destroyers when they come. And there's a strategy to defeating them, which I found out it works very, very well. What used to be one of the hardest challenges about this mode became really the easiest part of the mode for me. So I'll explain the strategy once we get a city destroyer up there right away. Boy, I just lost my shields. That's never good in this mode. You want to keep your shields. So that's the other thing. You only have one life in this mode, similar to survival mode. There's a lot of similarities between Protector mode and survival mode, but I like the power-ups, and I enjoy the progression a little bit more in Protector mode than I do in Survivor mode. So yeah, this is just a fantastic game mode. There's things such as a super boost, I'll show that off, and there's also a super overdrive, I'll show that off as well. They're just really enhanced versions of the power-ups that we already know from the traditional Resogun modes, but yeah, there's some significant improvements to this, and as far as pacing goes, this game is on point, man. I mean, the whole mode is really on point, but they nail the pacing. The difficulty progression is something special. So what we just saw right there is a human capacity upgrade. Now, if you're familiar with the regular Resogun game, you know that you can only, or not the regular, I guess just the original Resogun modes, you know that you can only carry one human at a time before you drop one off into safety. So now, the further you go in this mode, you can actually upgrade your human capacity. So now, at the current moment, I can carry 2 humans at a time, if I so choose. So I'll stock one up right there, and then if you also notice to the top left of my ship here, we're not going to get into the strategy with this guy just yet. When I get a couple more humans, we will. So let me finish my thought here and not die. Thank you. There's a quick look at the super overdrive. If you like a look at that, it's ridiculously overpowered, but I love it so much. And I don't have a shield, so I had to use it. And I lost my train of thought because I'm a spaz. Yo, that's right. I remember what we're talking about. We're talking about the human capacity upgrades. So if you'll notice, I was able to carry more than one human right there. And then if you all also notice, around my ship, those 2 little icons are squares. That's because I have what's new. It's called a teleport upgrade. So if I tap the same button you use, which in this case is L2 to throw humans, in this mode, you can actually teleport them back to their base, and you're free to just carry on and keep on moving about here. So, boom, those 2 are safe, and now we were able to get 2 more and drop them right here. And I need that shield. Thank you very much. So that's it's not a standard function of your abilities. It's a upgrade that you achieve through dropping off humans back into the portal. So there's a lot going on here in this mode, and I know I am saying it so fast because I just want to get all of my thoughts out so I don't die and make an idiot out of myself, because there's a lot of stress involved in Resogun. There's also a lot of strategy involved in Resogun, and next time we get this city destroyer, which will be in 34 seconds if the HUD is any indication, I will give you my strategy on how to take these guys out as fast as possible. So what you want to do, right? We say we have about 20 seconds before that city destroyer comes. That's perfect. That's when you want to start stockpiling humans. I'm only able to hold 2 right now, right? So that's going to be plenty because they're not that strong just yet. But now that I have my 2 humans, I'm going to wait over here by the portal for this guy to come. So the trick to defeating these things is you want to get underneath of them. That's their soft spot. That's the soft part of their shell. So you want to keep your humans right here, stay under them, and then this portal launches those bullets directly up at that ship when you drop off humans. So that's the trick. You see how fast we just got rid of him. All you want to do is just keep your humans when you start seeing he's got about 25 seconds before he shows up. And then, yeah, just drop your humans off right underneath of them. And he will just get overloaded with firepower. Now, another added bonus, since I play as the Nemesis ship, they have like a sort of tracking device in there. If you can see right here, when we get near enemies, it kind of like, you know, has a heat signature on them. Oh, no, I lost my shield. I thought I had a shield. So yeah, it's an added bonus. So we can like also use the bullets to track underneath of the city destroyer's belly. If it were, I guess it's not a belly because he's made of metal, but beautiful, beautiful. So I'm gonna start slowing down my speech a little bit here, and I'm gonna try to concentrate and give you guys a real show here, because man, I just can't settle with low scores in this game. You know what I mean? And the music, of course, is excellent as always. This game is just so on point. This DLC is just so on point. I love it so much, and I completely recommend it. This was free on PlayStation Plus, by the way, the original game, Resogun, which I know I've mentioned millions of times, at launch. So it is not free anymore. But seriously, if you're looking for something to play and you haven't played this yet, oh man, get on it. There's so much game here. Also, just buy the Season Pass. It's amazing. It really is. The amount of content these guys, Housemarque, the developers, give you for such a little amount of money is quite absurd, and the experience is so polished. You really have nothing to complain about. If you at all enjoy arcade games, if you at all enjoy twin stick shooters, boy, you gotta play Resogun, and you really need to play this Defenders DLC. So we got about 6 seconds left here before my main man comes and tries to destroy my city, and I'm pretty much ready for him. Let's get under here. Alright, bullets up, and he's done. Boom. It really does work like a charm. I'm playing a little bit like a coward right now because I don't have a shield. So that's a problem because, like I said, you only have 1 life in this game. And you really need that shield to create a buffer between you and the enemies, but it's alright. It's alright. I've done better under worse conditions, so we'll be just fine. What else do I want to tell you guys about this game, this DLC here? I mean, there was another small DLC upgrade. It was weeks before. It's not part of the paid DLC. It's actually just for free. It's called the Challengers DLC, in which they initiated weekly challenges, and then there's just also a set list of challenges you can do to increase your rank, which is also a new feature. They've added a ranking system into Resogun. So yeah, you want to compete for higher scores, you'll rank up. I think it's capped at level 100, so like I said, it's just insane, you guys. They're keeping the longevity of this game going since 2013, the end of 2013. It's a small launch title, and it's one of the best games I've played this generation so far. It's like, Housemarque just deserves all the credit in the world, and I really, really, really encourage you guys to go and support them for all that they do. I think I mentioned this in my other video on this Resogun DLC, that I'm planning a video on Housemarque, because I just feel like they're a really overlooked studio and underappreciated. Not that they're not given the praise where it's deserved. I just think they deserve so much more for what they do and what they're doing for arcade games and just indie games in general, if you even want to call them indie games. Yeah, I'm just so happy with what the guys over there at Housemarque do. They're such a good studio and such a talented group of folks, and yeah, they're responsible for one of my favorite games of this console generation, which I got for free. It just blows my mind. Everything about this DLC, everything about this game, everything about that developer, they just blow my mind time and time again. But let's get back to the game here. So you can see things are starting to pick up. We're up to 3 human capacity upgrades. So things start to get really intense now. A big problem still is that I have no shields. Another big problem still is that once you get to a certain level, these guys start ricocheting bullets at you just when you kill them. So that's when things get really difficult. As you can see in the upper right-hand corner of the HUD, that is my high score. 263,760,660. I think I'm number 80-ish, something in the entire world right now. I'm very proud of that. I've been boasting about that all week long, and I have no shame because that's a damn good spot in the rankings, if you ask me. But I want to be the best. That's the thing. I want to be like the best at Resogun ever. I just want to be the best. So that's not good enough. So I'm just gonna probably play this game until I die. And yes, I just find it incredibly difficult towards the end to keep the longevity going. I don't know how people are dealing with these bullets ricocheting at them when you start to kill enemies. Think about how many enemies are on the screen, right, at any given time. Okay? Now, every one of them, look at all these enemies back here to my left, right? Every one of these enemies emits bullets at you when you kill them, once you get to a certain level. It's just so difficult to manage. You have nowhere to move. You have to have power-ups out the butt at any time because you just need to be ready to avoid fire from all sides. And it's tough, man, but I love the challenge. It's not unmanageably tough. It's just the right amount of difficulty to make me angry at myself for losing and make me want to come back for more. And that's where they get you. That's where they get you in these types of games, you know? If this game was in an arcade, I would be broke, living outside of the arcade, begging for quarters so I could come in and play some more Resogun. Because it's just that good, guys. It's just that good. This guy got a little bit of ground on me. I didn't even realize he was over there because I'm running my big fat mouth so much. That's alright, he's gone. That is a door now. They're very, very easy to take out. It's getting to them. That's the difficult part. Because the standard enemies really are the challenge that is presented here. We're going to do our best. I'm not cutting this video short at all. I'm going to go as long as I can. I might stop talking. If I do, you know, just bear with me. Just enjoy the show because this takes so much concentration. But I'm going to do my best to keep chatting your guys' ears off and give you some commentary while I go along here. So, quick pitch for you right now is that I've been really pushing my live stream. If anyone is interested in checking out my live stream, which I also live streamed the Resogun DLC Defenders last week, is at twitch.tv/ you guessed it, the BeastNJ. I tend to stream on Saturday mornings arcade titles, which I'm titling that segment Arcade Block every Saturday morning. I don't have a set time yet, but I'm always tweeting about my updated Twitch schedules. If you want updated schedules on that, you can follow me on Twitter at @thebeast_NJ. Yeah, so like I was saying, I often stream on Mondays and Saturdays, usually in the afternoon. Yeah, so make sure you guys go and check out those before you get sick of watching me here, so you can get sick of watching me over there. I really should have saved those guys because he's coming now, but I bought myself a little bit of time because I actually got the day to finish. So let's just play it cool. We're just gonna play it cool. I'm just gonna trip out to this sweet Resogun music. Oh god, my stomach is in knots right now, you guys. Uh-oh. He's here. Let's go. I need my boost. Oh boy! That's not good. This isn't good. Phew. We live to fight another day. Alright, primary objective right now. Shields. We need them. They got them. I want them. I get very, very nervous when I don't have shields in this game. For good reason, as you can see. There's just way too much going on. I can't handle it. And I need a shield. Pronto. Oh god. I don't even like getting near these things without a shield. I really don't. Oh god, now they're all angry at me and stuff. Alright, so here's the deal with these upgrades too. I think I forgot to mention this. If you look in the back, all these humans, where our city is getting bigger and bigger. If you fill up those human slots, that's how you get power-ups. So you can go and drop them off singularly at a time if you want, but it's kind of better to go and drop them off in bulk, just because that's when you're guaranteed to get some kind of power-up. So we have 3 right now. I think that's enough to fill it up, but I'm going to go for that 4th one. because I'm a rush hour renegade. Alright, there we go. We got all 4. We should be able to fill up at least one of these columns and get ourselves a power up. Pray that it shields, and it shields. That's what I'm talking about. So as you can see, there's quite a bit of strategy to this. Don't let anybody tell you differently. It may seem just like a regular twin stick shooter, but no. Between timing when you want to go get power ups, timing when to use your power ups, and then taking out these freaking city destroyers, man, there is a lot of strategy involved, 100% in this game. So yeah, that is certainly not all there is to being a Resogun master. I'll tell you that right now. Ooh, got this guy, got you guys. Get out of here, get out of here. We're collecting all our buddies. Boom, bang, bang, boom, boom. Things are starting to heat up. When these birds come around is when shit gets real. It gets a little bit too real for the Beast NJ over here. Things start to become awfully crowded and awfully tense, if you know what I mean. Boy, look at them. Look at them all scattering. I got nowhere to drop them off right now. So when the teleportation things turn yellow, or when they're normally like human outlines around your ship, when they turn yellow like this, that's when the city is changing over. The day has ended, it's transforming into a new day. And then they turn blue so we can drop them off. That's how they signify that. So there's really a lot of things you have to pay attention to, man. And there's just so much going on. If you're not able to focus, you might want to stay away from this game, because I'll tell you what, there is a great amount of focus required, and there's also a great amount of patience required. You do have to move a lot, but there's also times when you have to remember to shut down your movement and just kind of wait out a bad predicament. So yeah, there's just so much going on here under the surface, and they've really created quite a complex experience in this game. But I am rolling right along here. We're not doing too bad. We're doing, what are we at, 22 million right now? It's pretty good. But we can do better, guys, can't we? I think we can. Oh, that was not a good idea. That's alright. We're alright. We're fine. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. I got a shield down. Everything's great. Get me the hell out of here, please. Oh, 7 seconds. We're gonna save these humans. I almost forgot. Now watch how fast, when we have 4 humans saved up, that I take out this city destroyer. Between that and the Nemesis tracking bullets, boom, gone. So that's my recommendation personally. If you really want to be successful at this mode, then I really suggest saving your humans for the city destroyers, and if you can help it, play as the Nemesis ship. I don't know why you wouldn't play as the Nemesis ship, honestly. I know Ferox's ship has a great amount of advantages. It's kind of a powerhouse. It sprays like a wall of bullets out, which may seem great at first, but the Nemesis ship plays the long game. It doesn't come out like a juggernaut right away, but in the later rounds, when you need to kind of be able to track enemies without having to chase after them, this ship is really what's gonna carry you through the long way. So yeah, those are my recommendations, 100%. What's some more tips I can give you guys about Resogun? I don't even know. Just try not to lose your mind, I guess. Try to keep your sanity. It's probably a pretty good tip. We are at 32 million right now, swimmingly, moving along, just swimmingly. I hate these enemies. These are new, if I'm not mistaken. These round enemies that spray all these lines of bullets at you kind of look like blimps. I believe they're new to this game through the DLC patch. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Dear God. Dear God. This game has embedded itself in my brain. I dream about it when I eat breakfast. I picture it in my cereal. I picture these little starships in my cereal bowl. That's all I think about. I love Resogun. I have so many games sitting on my shelf right now, you guys. Unopened games that I need to play, that I need to do videos on for you. But I can't do it, and that's because I have an addiction. And that addiction comes in the form of Resogun. I need help. Somebody call me a doctor, because I cannot get off of this game. For real though, it's so good. And if there's any challenges out there, if there's any brave souls out there that want a piece of the Beast NJ and Resogun, please, by all means, add me on PlayStation Network. The Beast NJ, of course, is my gamer tag. I will be glad to humiliate you in front of all of your friends. No, I will, but not really. I seriously am inviting you to just come and join me and play. If you enjoy embarrassment and you want me to crush your soul in the game, that's up to you. Let me get out of here because I lost my shield again, and I'm very not happy about it. Oh god, no! Well, not bad, guys. That was longer than I thought it would have lasted with talking and all that jazz. We got a good 20 minutes out of this, and a decent high score. So thank you guys so much for checking it out. This is part of the Resogun Defenders DLC for $4.99 on the PlayStation Network, or for free with the Season Pass. I encourage you to get the Season Pass. There's a lot of game you get with it. Thank you guys so much for checking out the video. Make sure you guys can go and check out my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/TheBeastNJ for my live streams. Make sure you follow me on Twitter for updates on my live streams, as well as my videos at TheBeast_NJ on Twitter. Of course, make sure you subscribe to the channel to catch all of my other videos. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I am TheBeastNJ, and I'll see you all again very, very soon.